i3DiSPLAY. A lot of people, they think about i3DiSPLAY, straight away their mind will go to the touchscreen, the display, the floor stand, the LED, the LCD. i3DiSPLAY is not about all this. i3DiSPLAY is a software platform that run all these devices. No matter you already have your TV, you already have your display, you already have a screen. We just need to add in an OS, operating systems of Android. Then you can run i3DiSPLAY. What i3DiSPLAY can help you? Are you interested to grow your brand? Of course, the answer is yes. Do you wish to attract more customer interaction for your business? Why we say like this? You see, now the traditional way, when we go to shopping mall, when we go to any shops, a lot of people will put a TV. A lot of people will put a screen. Why? They thought that will attract and grow the brand. But unfortunately, they forgot about one thing. How is the method you deploy and control the device? That is the reason when you go to a lot of restaurants, when you go to a lot of the retail shops. Year 2016, I go to these shops, they are playing the video. Very attractive. Year 2018, I go to the same shop, they are playing the same thing. Why? Do you know why? Because when the first month they deploy the TV, the screen, they will go and change the content by USB. This is traditional convention way. They will use the SD card, they will use the pen drive, they go to change the content. But after 2 months, then the staff start tired. I need to climb up and change. After 6 months, the manager also don't want to do the content with it. Because why? For example, if you have more than 30 or 40 outlets, every time you want to change content, if that is a video and a big file of image, you are not able to send via email, or maybe you send via the cloud. But who's going to download and how you're going to make sure they download and put in a pen drive and change? Slowly, what everything is like this. If you don't consistently do, they will forget to do. That is the reason when I go to a shop, they will always change their content every 1 year. Then what is the purpose that you use this to boost up your brand? It won't help to boost up any brand because I also know what you're playing. Sooner or later, even though you change, I won't watch because in my mind, you are playing the same thing. And what is the disadvantage of the traditional way? This is like what I said. After the SD card and the pen drive, there is some of the software out of the market. They told you, you can control online. Alright? You can change the content online. I believe that you saw that before. But that is not for touchscreen, it's mainly for display as well. Video and image. But what is the disadvantage? They need to set up a computer at your office and connect the computer online every time. And also same as your shops, your TV or your screen have to connect to internet and they do a mirror. Do you think that's good? In last time, past time, it's good because you can still control. But after day by day, I tell you what is the disadvantage. Do you see a lot of panel outside the road? Do you see a lot of panel outside the shops? What happened? Blue screen, black screen. Or sometimes they give a free advertisement for Microsoft because when it's jammed, Microsoft Windows is coming up. Alright, I have this one. So this one is a very big screen in China. Alright, very big screen outside of the shopping mall. Very big. I think easily 200-300 inch. It's not calculated by inch. They are calculated by square meter already. And it's full Windows. Why? Because the computer that reflect to the screen is jammed. Who gonna stay there, operate that for 24 hours? Nobody gonna operate that. That is the first disadvantage. The second disadvantage of this kind of software, we have a real thing happen in Indonesia, but luckily it's not ours. That is a big screen out of the road, just like big tree now putting in Bukit Bintang. They are reflecting the computer on the operating room. The operator changed the content. After change the content, he forget to switch. And he used the same computer to enjoy some movie. And of course, that's not a good movie. And that movie is reflected on the road 5 p.m. in the evening. And that's jam. That is not a good movie, I tell you. There's a yellow movie, alright? So until nobody can contact who is the operator, nobody know who is that. And Indonesia, so what they did, this is real thing, go to the news and they have to cut off the power, then only can stop that. But already 5 minutes running. You need a better software to fully control the display. Now I want to say, what is i3DiSPLAY? i3DiSPLAY do not need you to set up any server, do not need you to set up any computer. We are not reflecting. We provide the cloud service, we have the cloud service, and we have the CMS platform for you to control the channel. What is the difference of i3DiSPLAY platform? i3DiSPLAY, like just now what I said, we have a CMS for you. You upload the thing to the server, and the server and the device will grab the content to the device that you want to show. And the second is, i3DiSPLAY is not just to show, not just to display. We allow you to create your content, we allow you to manipulate your template, we allow you to create your touch content, like just what I said. And also i3DiSPLAY comes with a lot of plug-in, which is people don't have. Okay, let me come here first. i3DiSPLAY, like I said the first when I started, don't confuse about i3DiSPLAY. A lot of people, even my own colleague, what is i3DiSPLAY? That is i3DiSPLAY. The floor stand panel. But no, i3DiSPLAY is represent the software platform. You can choose the i3DiSPLAY like what you see outside the floor stand. You can choose the one that wall mount at the wall. You can have your own TV. A lot of people is asking me, should I change all my TV to your i3DiSPLAY? I said yes and no. i3DiSPLAY is a software, so you change all your TV to use my software platform, i3DiSPLAY. But it's not necessary for you to change all the hardware device, unless you want to change something for people to touch. But if you just want to show the screen, if you just want to play the screen, then you can use my software only. Alright, let me show this. This is an i3DiSPLAY I always would like to show here more than a PPT. This is a platform. When you log in, this is a platform that you have. Do you see here? We have channel list, we have advertisement and interactive. What is channel? In the old days, you have one computer, you have one content base. Then all the screen, for example, we have 15 screen here, have to play the same thing. Do you think this is good and enough? It's not. Because why? Just like our customer, ProDual, our customer like MAHB, they have a lot of screen, more than 100 screen all over Malaysia. And sometimes they have special promotion at northern side, and they have special promotion at southern side. Then how are they going to change? They need to have two computers because you need to connect to two computers. But what we have is, you can have your own channel, for example, channel 1, channel 2, channel 3. You can link it to the device that you want to show. You can split it just like your TV screen. I want this 5 playing football. I want that 5 playing badminton, and I need this 10 is playing different things. This is a channel list. Then we go into the page. Yes. Okay. How easy to operate i3DiSPLAY? Who don't know how to use Facebook here? I think everybody know how to use Facebook here. As easy as how you manage your social media. When you log in, you go to the channel, then you come in here. So this is a preview of your content. You can have multiple level. This is the first page. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 button. That means you have 4 page here. And you can have 1, 2, 3. You can have 3 page here. You can have multiple page coming down. So anybody don't understand this page? Anyone? No. How you want to change content? For example, now this channel is playing somewhere. I don't know where. Can be Thailand, can be Hong Kong, can be China. But you log in from here, you just point to the slot that you want to point, go to view add content. Alright. Coming to the add content, you see, you can put a start date. When you want to start, you have a lot of promotion. For example, you are doing restaurant, and restaurant have a lot of promotion. But that promotion is coming out on, not Mother Day, not Father Day. Some special day? Merdeka promotion. Then I can put here when the thing to appear. And after Merdeka, when the thing will disable. And I no need to sit in front of the computer to manage. Oh, 12 o'clock, right? I need to put up. Then tomorrow, 12 o'clock, I have to take down. Sometimes, we always rely on the downline. And say, hey, remember to take down, but after tomorrow, nobody take down. I want that. Oh, no more, sorry. So this is always happen, and you can have a start date and end it. And this is our content type you can choose. Image, video is basic general. But we can put in a web URL. For example, you see the panel outside is touchable. Then you can create a slot. For example, the slot outside, you can put in your web URL. So people when click the slot, go to your website or some of the special site that you develop for it. And we can have, this is plugin from library and content group. This is what I always say. We make the stuff more easy. We make everybody easy. You have your designer. You have your marketing manager. And your marketing manager and designer, now, they always need to send you the image. After sending the image, then they take back and keep. Until that day, then only they upload. Now, no need. Everything they upload to the library and to the content group. From inside, you also can set the date, start time and end time to display, show or not show. No need to update from the computer as well. Like me, I'm busy. I do not sit in the office every day. Suddenly, my boss, for example, Shannon, tell me, hey, upload this one. Sorry, boss, I'm not in office. Can I upload 1 hour? Upload now, cannot. Cannot. The image in office, in my computer, the image with my hard disk, is this always happen? Now, you can get your designer to upload everything to the library, to the content group. Then, if you tell, upload now, the things is inside here. They can just go to any Starbucks, go to anywhere that have internet, switch on the phone or tablet, then they can choose from inside to upload. And we have GIF and PDF. GIF, and PDF. We do have PPT, alright? And content file, come down. Now, okay, duration. Last time, the previous old system that you having outside, they hard code it. They only code it depends on what they think. Or you need to display the screen 10 seconds, you need to display the screen 20 seconds. How I know if one day, Madam, your name please? One day, Madam Linda said, I want this image to be stay there for 60 seconds. Then you need to call the programmer, come back to program back to 60 seconds. And now you can choose your duration. This duration means how long the content has to stay in front. Of course, that's good if all the things is controlled by you. But if you are advertisement house or you are media owner, you need to have this to show your customer. You see, I put 20 seconds. I make sure the money that you pay me, your advertisements appear 20 seconds per slot. Am I right? Yeah. Then second, what on touch action? What is on touch action? A lot of people misunderstand, but not misunderstand that is our version 4, 5, 6. Last time what we did is the slot. If you still remember the first page, we have 4 buttons, right? A lot of people think I click this button, I go to second page. I click this button, I go to second page. But now we enhance. This image, maybe in one slot, you have more than 10 images. You can click on the image as itself to go somewhere. Go to the plugin, go to another page. Anybody don't understand what I'm saying? Understand? Understand? It's not only slot. It's the content itself you can touch to the other page. Did I wrong? No, alright? So, simple. Alright. Then we have the status, enable and disable. Of course, is this content, disable this content, enable this content. Background color and priority. That means in one single slot, you can prioritize who have to appear first, who have to appear the last. This is also when you are a media house or you sell advertisement to someone and you have to show them, you pay me more, I'll put you number 1. You pay me less, I'll put you number 20. Alright? But how important is that? It's very important because why? According to our analysis, a person won't stand in front of the panel more than 2 minutes. So that means you only have 120 seconds. If there's 20 advertisement, each advertisement 10 seconds, then 200 seconds. So who is the last? Nobody gonna see. Alright? So we go back up. Yeah. This is the channel list. Like just on what I said, you can have all this, you can have all your content in different channels. Any question? No. Good? Very good. Am I good? Alright, so we come down, go down, and we talk about...
Excuse me, are the channels limited?
No, we don't limit. Yes, we don't limit the channels. You can have 15 devices with 15 channels. You can have 100 device with 100 channel. Yes, we don't limit, but I didn't met anyone before to put 100 channel, but 10 or 20 years. 9 maximum I see a 9 channel. They have, I have one client in Thailand. They have hotel, they have shopping mall, and they have different hotel. So they have 9 channel, Hotel A, Hotel B, Hotel C, Hotel D, shopping mall, and their own restaurant. So this is the one, what we call is all-in-one platform. That means one platform you can manage hotel, you can manage a restaurant, you can manage a shopping mall, just by one login, because you choose the channel to maintain it. Alright, now we come to the plug-in. This is the masterpiece products from my chief technical officer. A lot of the products outside, they don't have this kind of plug-in. Always we need to get a programmer to program it. For example, we go to the more directory. What is more directory? You go to One Utama, you can see a touch screen with a navigation. If you are a bookstore or a retail store, you have a big retail store, do you plan to have a directory for people how to go and find your thing? I believe that you think you want it. But when you call a programmer, you call me, Kevin, can I have a more directory if I don't have this thing? I'll tell you, yes, can. How much is that? 60,000. And also depends how many floors. If you have 6 floors, 7 floors, sorry, maybe 160,000 for a more directory with navigation. Am I right? And also, you go to exhibitions, there's a lot of exhibition, or maybe you are the organizer. Do you go to an exhibition before that have navigation? No, I also didn't. And I tell you one of my experience when I go to Dubai, one of the largest exhibition in Dubai. The first day I reached, one of my colleagues was telling me, Kevin, in hall 5, there is somebody selling something similar like this. I said, really? Okay, later I go. But until the day I left, I couldn't find it. It's too big. What is the number? I forget. But in hall 5, I walk around from 1 to 5, but until the end of that, I cannot find it. Because why? They don't have a directory. And why they don't have it? Like I say, nobody gonna spend 60,000 to do a more directory for 3 days. And we have a plug-in here. You can see when you click to more directory. Oh, sorry, I missed out. Not only that because of the money, it's because of the time of development. A more directory development, writing development, easily close the eyes 3 months if you don't change, if you're satisfied. If you don't satisfied, it could be 6 months. And end of that, maybe your event is finished. Alright, or maybe you have renovated your shops. And what i3DiSPLAY more directory plugin is so special. Everything is user defined. If you have a 3 floor or you have a first 1 floor shop, not shopping mall, your retail shops, you can create a directory within 1 day by yourself. No any programming knowledge needed. Like here, first we go to floors. Yes, floor. When you come here, maybe this one is not too attractive. But when it's a real thing like what our client did in Thailand, you just need to upload your floor plan. Upload yourself. Everybody will have the floor plan when you start renovation, when you start build the building, so don't worry about who's going to do that for you. You just need to upload, then second, you go to the floor route. You route everything yourself. You try to move this a little bit. Yeah, we should put a nice one, a nice format. Yes. Yeah, you see? You can add the route yourself, you can move the route yourself. Actually, you can see if a real floor plan. This is a floor plan with a lot of shops. And this dot actually is linked to the shops. Why? Because when you search, the navigation will follow this route dot. Alright? Then we go to the shops. What will always happen in a shopping mall? Our client in Thailand, when go to a shopping mall, oh yes, or even maybe hospital, or even university. These are all big corporate, and you need the navigations. Alright? The place name, this one is men's shops, girls shops. It can be emergency, what is it? X-ray rooms, or if you go to government. Yes, everything you can write there. If you ask me, of course, nobody like to go hospital very frequently. That's why I never go more than 5 times. Lucky, thanks God. But now if you ask me to go and find an X-ray room, I'm sorry, I really difficult to find it. And it's too expensive for people to create a more directory just for this, if without the software. And now you can have everything here. You can put the name yourself, you route it yourself, you put the floor plan, everything yourself, and we go to facilities. Lift, escalator, toilet. Just like what you have in one utama and what you have in shopping mall. I can find the route, I can find the place. But the difference is we have a navigation router. That means the dot teach you how to go. It's not like the traditional, they just have floor map. I want to go to the body shops, they show here. You are here, you are here. Now we have navigation. And everything we've done by yourself here. Navigation. Alright. After you did everything, then comes to navigation. You can start to link all these places. For example, you put the device here. I want to go this place. I just put the name and they will teach me how to come. And when it's come out, do we have any more directory outside?
Yeah.
That's right. Later you can see the more directory. The one that you saw outside is actually done by this. Simple, easy, 5 steps. Start your floor, upload your floor plan, put the route, change the name, put in the point of interest, then put in navigation. You have a more directory. No matter it's in university, hospital, shopping mall, or like Harvey Norman. Big shops. You ask me to go and find Harvey Norman. Mana nak cari rice cooker? Susah. I'm not able to find it. Alright, that's number 1. And number 2, we have selfie. I won't go through one by one, but I will go through the one that's interesting. We have a selfie function. Yes, selfie CMS. Alright, you don't need to go in the selfie. Let me explain what is selfie. When we go to some of the function, we go to some of the wedding dinner, they will have a camera, a very professional camera, and a very professional man that have a very professional backdrop, and they will charge you a very professional price. 5,000, 3,000, 5,000 per night, per 2 hours. And the cameraman charge you maybe 800. 5,000 and 3,000 is only the equipment. The cameraman is different charges, am I right? And what we have here, you saw outside. You can have this panel. The cameraman is only allowed you to take photo, but my panel is different. Whoever that come to the panel, what I can search. The first is, I don't want to take photo first. I want to see what I can eat tonight. It will determine how much is my ang pao I have to give. Alright, no, just kidding. And I can put a video and the image of the bridals and groom and bridals. And also, I can search the place I sit. For example, this will save a lot of your beloved relations work. Last time when I was wedding, I gonna get my sister, my brother, my sister to sit in front to register. Not only, you can have this panel for people to register themselves. And last time when I want to know where I sit, I will go to ask my friend, sister, hey, where I sit? Who are you? Oh, your brother friend. Brother friend? What friend? Secondary school friend or work friend? Work friend. Oh, table 19. Am I right? Now you can have this on the panel. I can search. I am the bridal's friend or the ex-boyfriend. Where should I sit? Or table 19. After I get this information, then I can choose to have the Yes, I can choose to have the selfie all in one panel. Now I'm talking one panel. After I search all this information, so I choose to have my selfie. When I click to have selfie, all the props, all the background, everything is set by you. I have no props limited. You can set your background, 100 background, 200 background. Of course, nobody gonna do it that much. And a special background, for example, when I snap, this is my photo, and always have the bride and bridal's cartoon image here. And also I can print it out. If I don't want to print it out, I can use my phone to scan a QR code and keep on my phone for the soft copy. It will automatically generate a QR code. This is what the cameraman cannot do for you. They snap and they print out for you. What we did is, you snap, it print out for you, and you can snap to keep in your phone. Why? Because you can share to the Facebook. Of course, if I go to my ex-girlfriend, I'm going to share. So you can share to the Facebook or you can share to a social media. You are here, you can check it. So everything of this is done by a panel, done by i3DiSPLAY. And the main thing is, it's cheap. A cameraman with all the equipment costs you 5,000. And how much we rent then?
With the software,
Yeah, one day.
100 the software, the hardware is 300.
Total 500, 600 included deliver for you. Then you pay me 200 and decorate nice for you. The whole thing. This is what we want to change from the traditional way. And the traditional way doesn't mean it's a good way. Like I said, when you go wedding, you have to get all your family out to sit there to register for you. And in Chinese traditional, we always have all those wedding. Not only wedding, we do have a lot of event function. Like we did it for MDEC before. A lot of the guests walk in, they're gonna sign. Then you keep that. Last time I do have on my wedding, but the book, I don't know where is that. I do hope I have digital copy. Then you can see we have a kiosk. You can get it, and the books will finish signed. But the kiosk won't, because you can change the page. Then you can sign electronically, and you can keep that anytime from to your phone and to your computer. And of course, my book is finished. I don't know where is it. Alright, beside of selfie, we do have i3SOS. Okay, I also talk about i3SOS. i3SOS, you know, that's one funny thing, you know. One day, one of my colleagues in China, this is real thing. She is sending something to my boss, and she asked something, asked us, and suddenly she sent SOS. Then my boss straight away called, what happened? SOS, asking for help, right? No. SOS means self-ordering system. i3SOS is self-ordering system. Some of my colleagues and some of the people also misunderstand. They will think SOS is only for restaurant. Actually not. Self-ordering system can be food, can be any other thing for you to order. And our i3SOS, let me give you an example. The ordering system that now you go outside to get a developer to develop for you is not only because of the number. The headache is the flow of the ordering. How you want to order? I order first to pay, or I pay first to order. Then after I order, what should print? Then where should send? This is something that headache you always need to discuss with the developer. Then that's why a lot of people don't use it. But now if I tell you, no matter it's a restaurant, no matter it's a retail, alright, this ordering system can done what you want within 1-2 days. And cheap. Will you use it? Yes, of course. We go to i3SOS. Go inside to the CMS. Yes, you can see here. You can choose your logo, what to appear on the ordering system. You can choose a language. You can put your own restaurant name, restaurant phone, restaurant notes. Can we go into the food? Yeah, alright. So from here, you can stop here, can we? You can have your own table, area management. That is a table category. You can have table for 10 people, table for 5 people. Then table management, table 1, table 2, table 3, table 4. Restaurant information, printer, stop that. Okay, printer management, you can allocate your printer. For example, you have one printer at your beverage bar, you have one printer at your kitchen, one printer at your counter. You also can have one printer at your house, because everything is running cloud online. So that means you are sleeping at house also, you print, somebody is ordered, so you feel happy and you keep sleeping. Alright, printer management, menu category, beverage, noodles, rice, chicken, ducks. And we do have menu and order list, system setting, item setting. Everything you see here is user defined, you can set it yourself. This is what we want to sell about i3DiSPLAY. i3DiSPLAY is everything that you can do yourself and you can done yourself. What is the most hate part when you have something technology things in your hand? The most hated part is you want to contact the support and the support is not there. You want to contact the support to change for you and the support is not there. And they always tell you, I come next week. Next week my shop also cannot tahan already lah. So now this one is for you that no need to contact me. Everything I teach you once and you can learn. The old days POS systems, they only allow you to have change the menu, change the table. So do you change that before? Actually it's very complicated to change that for POS system. And here you can change everything yourself. You just go in. This one is just like what? just like a normal website. You go in, oh, I want to change table, I click in table management, I change table. It's not like a traditional POS. Any question? And if you are a shop that's really not selling that much of thing, or you're selling breakfast or fast food, I guarantee you can have your own ordering systems within 1 or 2 days. And no programming knowledge needed. And you don't need to call me, you don't need to call my salesperson, you don't need to call my technical person. You can do everything yourself. Any question? No. Alright, go back. Beside of that, we do have spin and win, we do have name card scanner, live event. You see, this is all the plugin. If I want to talk all these plugin, then after lunch we have to come back again. We talk about the plugin. And this is the plugin. Every plugin is the what we call it, it's a function that you use, no matter that one industry. That is the reason what we call i3DiSPLAY is no more a software. We always call ourselves a platform. And what is a platform we always call? We are a solution generator. You raise up your hand now, you tell me your industry, and you say, Kevin, give me a solution on my industry. I can give you immediately, no matter you're a restaurant, no matter you are retail, no matter what is the business nature that you are in. And I'm not giving you only a simple thing. i3DiSPLAY can help you do more than what you can think. For example, restaurant, then you think, oh, I will use i3DiSPLAY for food ordering only. Am I right? But do you think the food ordering system can help you for advertisement and food ordering, and also can have survey form? And also you can have registration for memberships. Everything done in one. A lot of people misunderstand. But if you want all this in one machine and you get a programmer to write it for you, I'm sorry, then you will give up because of the price. But now with i3DiSPLAY, you just bought one software, one platform, one device, you can have everything there. You can get your client go into there, register themselves by using i3DiSPLAY. Then you can get people go in there to do a simple survey for you. What is the best dish and what is the famous dish they like? Simple survey in the same platform. In the same platform. You can get them to order from here in the same platform. Even you can give them to play the game. I spin. Alright, after I spin, I get a free drinks. Yes. Everything in one platform. This is the solutions for restaurant, not only for ordering. And we go to retail, same. You can get people to register your membership. But why I need to register a membership? Of course, after I register a membership, I get a chance to spin. Then I can get a free gift. Alright? After I register and get a free gift, I can have live event registration, I can have name card scanner, I can do a survey for you, and after that, I can order also. Any question? Any question? Alright. How important is digital? Let me tell you. We have a client, very famous, Tesco. We did supply them on last 2 years ago, Bao On Mali campaign. They have 54 outlets. I think nearly 120 devices. That time, when you bought 100 ringgit, you can go to the display and register yourself. After you register, you can choose a lucky draw. After you choose a lucky draw, the lucky draw number will send via SMS to your phone. And they love it because what? It's not because of the game. Because the game they start 10 years ago. Last time, when you bought 100 ringgit, you're going to go and fill out the form. After you fill out the form, they will give you one. They call it tekam, lucky draw for you, to keep the paper. But 20-30% of the people, they wash the paper, the lucky draw number from the pocket. Then they don't know what is the number, but they also think that, never mind, I won't get one. This is one of the things. The second thing, why Tesco love it, although it's a long queue to register there, because on that event itself, we collected 468,000 of the phone number. So much, right? But no problem. That's not what we proud of that, because they have that much of client. That is the reason they can collect that much. But now I want to talk about the point. If they don't have my system, 468,000 pieces of paper, I give you 2,000 ringgit, you key in for me one. You want to know? Don't want lah. I give you 5,000 so you don't want to do 468,000. So this means all these 10 years, no matter how many paper they collected on the leads that fill in, is a rubbish, scrap. Nobody gonna key in. 468,000. You give me 5,000 to key in, I also say no lah. I will die on the computer. And now they love it is because they don't need to key in. Everything is digitalized. They just need to send an MIT, come to our site. It's not because of copy, they already have the data. They will say, okay, clear it, delete it. After we delete, they have that thing. Go back, slot into their computer, they can start to analyze. How many people staying where? How many people buy more than 100? How many people buy more than 200? What is the thing they love it? Everything digitalized. Do you feel that's good? And this is cost lesser for them because what? When we engage them, they think that, oh, you have this touch screen, you have this system, is very expensive. Because their mind is stuck, they gave the programmer scared until scared already. But they don't know that's very cheap. Last time they have a big board, after you register, you go and pair it. How much paper you think the board can stick? 200. So every 200 people, they have to change the board. Every 200 people, they have to change the board. How much the board cost them, you know? 300 ringgit per board. And how much only I rent them for 1 month? And you don't need to change the device. And this is what they love it. And this is also what the special part of i3DiSPLAY, everything on digital. Any question? No. No question. Alright, so I'll skip this. Alright. How i3DiSPLAY function? Very simple. We have few models, few business models here. We have only software. We only sell on the software. That means you already have your own screen, you already have your TV, you already have your device, and you just bought a key code from us, like Microsoft. I give you a key code, you go in, you go online, register the key code, link the device to your CMS, it's done. You can create all the things yourself. Number two, we have rental model. For example, we have a client, they have more than 100, 200 outlets. Of course, they rich, but they don't want to buy that for an asset. We do have a rental model for monthly. And we also have the client like Tesco. They use it for 1 month, for a few weeks, for 2 weeks, for 3 weeks. We have a short-term rental, included the software. But anyway, back to the square. We are the platform generator provider, solution generator provider. No matter what kind of solutions that you want, we can generate for you. Come back to a last example, like bookstore. I go Kinokuniya in KLCC. Last time, they do have, the directory as well. But now they don't have anymore. Because why? I don't know, but I guess because they have changed their place. They have changed the place, they have renovated the place. And they need to get a programmer to rewrite the program for them. Maybe due to the price. Like I said, if we don't have i3DiSPLAY, you will engage me. Kevin, can I write this for you? Can you write this for me? Yes. Just like I said, 60,000, 70,000, I write it for you. After 2 years, you change, you renovate. Kevin, I renovation ready. Can you do it for me? Can. How much? 40? Still need 40? Yes, I need to rewrite everything. Cannot change like this? Cannot. So this is very typical thing that happen in the market. Alright? Any other question?
How many users can access to this?
Okay. Sorry, I missed out. Not miss out, I haven't reached yet. Alright, I haven't reached yet. User management. A lot of people is asking the same question. How many users can access? I cannot give you a fixed numbers of user access. Because why? You can give the password to anyone here and everyone can access. This is number one. Or if you want to ask me how many users you can create, we don't limit, right? We don't limit the user, but we limit the authorizations. For example, we only have 3 levels of the user management. 3. We have 3 levels of the user management. We have the user only go in and check the content, view the content. We have the user go in, only can upload but cannot delete. And we have a super user that can go in to do everything. Oh yes, why we want to do like this? because I believe that you know, but I have an incident happen also. One of my designer in China, he designed a very nice thing for the client, designed for 2 nights, very nice. And one of his colleague, new colleague, go in, wrong click, delete everything. And he want to cry, I tell you, he designed for 2-3 days, you need to re-upload everything again. Alright, so this is a user management. You go in, you can create a user. For example, KK is a super admin, then you can create one of the user called Shannon. Then Shannon can do only upload, not to delete. Maybe KK say, Shannon, better you don't go for too high authority, later you delete all my things. Right? So we don't limit how many users that go in. You can allow how many users to go in to change the content as well. Alright. So besides the user management, in the user management, any question?
So just now you mentioned for the income Tesco, right? So from your system sent to users' mobiles, the charge is paid by who?
By them. By Tesco.
By Tesco.
Yes, by Tesco.
So for the configuration, how do we configure?
Yes, this is what I say. You don't need to configure because our plugin already have the configuration of this. So you just tell me that you want this function or you want this function, but of course that's optional. You don't want it to send via SMS, it's okay, no problem. Then it will no cost. But if Tesco they want to send it to SMS, then we will link it to SMS. And before that, I believe that most of you know about M3 for so long already. M3 actually started since 1999 and when listed year 2003, we are starting from SMS service. I believe that a lot of you here maybe been as M3 client before if you download caller ringtone, if you download wallpaper, or if you subscribe any of the subscription of horoscopes, result and everything. Yes.
So that's mean the phone SIM numbers just key in on the software, is it?
No, when they fill in the form,
Okay.
they fill in the phone number, we will detect the phone number and send to that phone number the key in. You don't need to preload it.
Yes, correct. But your back end, you have to do your programmers, they do the integrations.
Yes, we do. We already
So
integrate.
as us, as a provider, we just provide the phone numbers on the system.
Like I said, it depends upon the usage environment. Alright, like just now what I say is, like Tesco Flow. Tesco no need to provide anything. They just tell me what is the flow and what is the form they want. When I key in my name, I key in my phone number. Then my system will detect the phone number and send out. So you don't need to provide the phone number. This is number one. Number two, we have invitations form. Yes, then you have to provide the phone number. Then I blast it out for people to click the link to fill in the form. So it's different way. Okay? Then we come again. Where am I? Yeah. Alright. Any question? No. You? My sales staff? No. Alright. Just now I talked all about the function of i3DiSPLAY. I believe that you already understand and you know about what is the solution we generate. And now I'm talking about something that benefit you and different compared to other software outside. If you have 30, 40 devices outside, like just now when I started, do you know which device is still running good? Don't know. Of course, because you don't rely on staff to tell you. That is the reason we always see a lot of the screen blue, but the staff inside playing the phone. The screen is out. The device do not open, but the staff is staying there playing the phone. That is one of the things. And also we do have like some of our clients, they're all over the place. Sometimes they also don't know the device, what is the reason of the device to not open. You spend 10,000 to buy a device and buy a software, but end up the device do not switch on. Is it worth it? It's not worth it. That is the reason that we have device monitoring. Go to device monitoring. Yeah. Oh, online. Usually when I open all offline one. Alright. So a device monitoring. From the device monitoring you can see whatever is gray color is offline. Offline means the device, there's few possibility. Whatever is white color is updated, is online, is switching on. Whatever is gray color it's not switching on, or I can say there will be some problem there. Why? Either it's not connected to internet, or it's not switching on. Last time we have our client in Subang Sky Park Airport. We have the panel there. Always grey color, always offline. You know what is the reason or not? Every morning 6 o'clock, the cleaner drive the cleaner car. No power. They go and unplug my panel power, and plug in their cleaning car, they clean. After they clean, they don't plug it back for me. Because every time when you see, hey, why grey color, then you have to go there, you have to go there. But anyway, this is just an example, but this will help you to see if you are put everything on your own shops. When you see grey color, the first thing is you have to call the client, or we call the client. This device is not online. Any problem? Is this device switching on? If the client says the device is on, that means the device do not connect to the internet. But one thing is you can deal with it immediately to maximize your benefits of the display. Better than stay there for half day blue screen. Alright? Because why? i3DiSPLAY also got one of the best thing. Even though you switch off the internet, you do not connect to the internet, the content is still running as usual. Even your image, even your video, even all the touch. Unless there's something need to connect to internet, for example the selfie, for example you want to, after they fill in the form, they need to send an SMS, or they need to order and pay. And the rest of that included the more directory, even though you do not connect to internet, it will run perfectly. The internet only need when you need to update something. For example, this is a grey color. Doesn't mean the device is blue and black. i3DiSPLAY do not allow blue screen happen. i3DiSPLAY do not allow black screen happen. Even though you don't have internet, everything is running smooth. The only thing effect is you are not able to update immediately, instantly. Any question? No, then I will continue say about monitoring. What is the special of monitoring? Besides of you can see that. Last time, some of my clients asking, you only can see that, but it's so far. How am I gonna do that? Just like us. Every time the cleaner unplug my plug, then my boss here has to drive there just because to plug it back. You don't rely on the airport staff to plug it for you forever. They won't do it for you forever. Subsequently, from the monitoring, we enhance. We have called it i3 Millennium. i3 means if they unplug, then I cannot do anything. But sometimes the device is still the device. No matter how advanced is my phone, it will hang sometimes if running too long, too hot. Then we have i3DiSPLAY Hidden. That means from my phone, I can reboot the device. From the system, I can reboot the device anytime. Or if I want to see the device is running good, I can screenshot the device and send the image back to me via Telegram immediately. For example, now we want to check MAHP, Malaysia Airport. How is the device running? Then my big boss here, we use our i3D Hidden to check, to screenshot all back. It's running good, running good, running good, running good. If something is not good there, then we can reboot the device remotely. This is something that we doesn't found any software can do outside. All right. Any question? Why all goes on? Okay. Question? No. Any question? It's good. Sorry.
The individual is going to monitor all this.
Yes.
Let's say our IT guy is away, you know.
Yeah, that is the reason.
One IT guy in my company.
Good enough.
So,
because why? We don't really need to monitor from the CMS. But of course, because I opened the CMS, I talk about the CMS. i3D Hidden also do have notification. That means my IT guy is not here, or maybe that time, that day, he was sick, staying at home. Some of the device is not connected to internet, or some of the device have a problem. He will get the notification from Telegram. The device has problem. Then he can do the reboot immediately. Actually, he is also also not to IT. I'm also not to IT, as we are more towards on sales. i3DiSPLAY is for the person that not really IT to use it. But the first thing is you need to know how to operate the computer. Yes. Like I say, i3DiSPLAY, our developed direction is to build a software platform that can use by the people without any IT knowledge. Without any IT knowledge. Means you don't really need to know about IT. You just need to know about how to use computer, how to upload a photo, how to read the words. That's it. Okay? No more question? Okay, so the next will be statistics. We go to the statistics. i3DiSPLAY also provide you a statistics. If you have a touch screen, maybe in hospital, maybe in university, maybe in retail shops and shopping mall, what you actually want, you want to know how many clicks is that, alright? How famous is that thing? How many people click on the panel? This is number one. Or maybe, I know there's a lot of people click, but what they click, what they interest. And we have a statistic here. The statistics allow you to know on the day or the month or the week how many people click on the device. And also which slot, which content is the most clickable. This is special for retails, for shopping mall, and also for restaurant, or maybe for some of the information that you need to have statistics. Example like Rodua, they have 5 types of car. 5 types of car. Do you know which one is the most famous? They don't know. Of course I know it's my villa, but which area is the most famous? They have this panel. For example, in Sabah, Sarawak, maybe it's not Myvi, could be Alza is the most famous. In KL, maybe Beza is the most famous. From this panel, actually every click, it will keep the statistic. Then you can know which area, which click is the most people click, what is the most interested. And this happened in China, our subsidiaries company. In Chongqing, we ran to an event organization. The event organizer organized a furniture fair. A furniture fair, we have kitchen, we have living hall, we have bedroom, we have toilet, washroom. They have few units of the panel out there. From our system, give them the statistics to give back to the client. On that day itself, there's 200,000 visitors visit to the fair. From the 200,000 visitors, there's more than 150,000 visitors click on the living hall. And 150,000 people click on the living hall, there's more than 70,000 go to sofa category. Then from here, next time when he or she organize again, then he will know how to allocate. I will allocate bigger hall for sofa, living hall. And from the 200,000 visitors, only 10,000 click on the washroom. Then I will allocate smaller size for washroom for my next event. So this is the importance of the statistics. It's the same. If you are the retail shops, somebody click on this item. Every day somebody click on this item. Then nobody click on the other item. If you want to purchase now, will you purchase the more people click on or less people click on? Of course, it's the more people click on. So the same. No matter it's any industry, statistics is very important for them. Any question? No question. So good, always no question. Alright, statistics, no problem. Then we go to template management. This is, I think, almost the last. Template management. i3DiSPLAY is compared to the software that have outside. We are different on the template management. Although we already have more than nearly about 100 of templates that you can use. What is template? There's one TV screen or one big screen that you bought outside. It could be this one, 49 inch, 46 inch. Yeah. It could be 100 inch outside the bezel screen that you see, or it can be bigger. And if you only see outside, what they do is they play only one image every time, like this advertisement, or only play about the video, one video. Do you think it's waste or not? It's kind of waste. You don't really need a big screen to play your video. Actually, maybe you just need this part to play video. And this one you can put others information. And i3DiSPLAY template allow you to choose a template from inside. we have more than 100 templates inside you can choose. For example, you can have this template, you can put video here, other things here. You can put video here, other things here. It's up to you. And everything is manipulated by you. But one more special thing. If from the more than 100 template, you can't find one is suitable for you, or you can't find one is the one that you love it and you feel smooth, you feel you want it, no problem. You can add and create your own template. Then I give you a white paper. You draw your template yourself. You can create what template as what a template that you want. You can have the template that small like this, small like this, small like this. We do not limit, but of course there's always a limit. What is the limit? The limit of the finger. You cannot put a template smaller than our finger, so nobody gonna click it. All right. So, but we don't limit it. Any question here? No. Fully understand. Then later we prepare all the form ready, you can sign it. Then you can sign already. Alright? Anything? Alright, so the end is the setting. So this is the setting that you can create yourself. So from here, this is all the i3DiSPLAY about. Compared to the outside software that we have, we are totally different. Until today, I cannot find any of the software that's similar like me. I cannot find any software platform, any solution platform that's similar like what we have. We don't really force, or we don't really ask the customer, you have to buy the device from me. But of course, you can choose the device that you like, and I can borrow it from you from China, or I can design it for you. You want it to be special, you want it to be nice. But what we want to connect today is i3DiSPLAY software platform. We generate every different solutions for every industry that's suitable for you, and in a reasonable price. I believe that a lot of my clients, when I go to talk to them, a lot of things they think they need to have. I go to an event organizer, they think I want a more directory, but it's too expensive. We do have university client. University campus is big as well. I need a more directory and register. Sometimes when the visitor come, they need to register. When the visitor come, they need to have the information. How much we know about the university, the information of university, I don't know. And I go to a campus, I don't even know the campus for what course. Then I need to have that. And I say, why not you use this? I asked before, Kevin, the panel itself is so good. Then I ask people to write this is very expensive. And you someone say you want to more directory. You want to get people to direct how to go to the class. It's very expensive, but they think before. Same as the retail shops. Our ordering system is a kind of expensive for you. And until you think that I don't really need it, always like this. I love Mercedes-Benz a lot, but when I know the price, I don't really need a Mercedes-Benz. I need a car with 4 wheels. This is human. This is what that's why I say i3DiSPLAY is a software, is a solution generator. We are no more longer software. If any solution that you want, you can think yourself, you can do it yourself, or you can ask me anytime, can I have this, and I'll generate the solutions for you, since I know my platform a lot. Sorry? Yeah, I know. I always like to put a price in the end one. Alright, we go like this. We have, like I said, we have different models. We don't talk about hardware because hardware is very subjective. If you want it to be 49 inch, it's very cheap because it's very normal in the market. So we are selling on 9,000 on the hardware, and the software we are a subscription software. We only subscribe the software 855 ringgit per year. Alright, so we are talking about the software. The hardware, I cannot give you a fixed price because maybe someday you tell me that, Kevin, I don't want a 49, I want a 94. So it's no more 9,000, so it could be 19,000. So we forget about the hardware. We talk about the software. Everything I say just now, the solutions I say just now, the things that you do just now, forget about the hardware. Our subscription fees is only 855 ringgit per year per device. So it depends on how many devices you use per device. And like I say, beside of that, we do also sometimes take care about our customer. That some of our customers, they don't really need to buy, they only want to rent for a few weeks or few days. We have a rental complete with the software, complete with the solution that you want. So we have a daily rental. Depends on how many days you rent. So our normal rental will be like 500 ringgit per day, okay, included the software. And we also have monthly rental like Tesco, they rent for a whole month. And we also have like Produa, yearly rental. Produa, they rich, but they don't buy. Alright, I don't know why, because sometimes hardware is one of the things that people will think that headache on it. You buy that, if change model, you will think, where I want to keep a few hundred of the device, where I'll throw it? No. So we do have yearly rental, a contract yearly rental. So the pricing is different, but the software is same. If you buy only for the software, it's 855 ringgit Malaysian per year. It's cheap, right? 855 ringgit, you can have more directory. Where you can find? No way you can find. 855, you can have an ordering system. Where you can find? Nowhere you can find. Let me do a price comparison for you. I do a price comparison for you. Some people will say that 855 per year may be expensive though. Because why? You pay every year. But one of the ordering software, the minimum costs you 30,000 easily. Just imagine 855 per year. If I want to reach 30,000, how many years you want to use it? 1 year, 1,000, 30 years. If you use my thing 30 years, then I'm expensive because she only charge you for 30 years. But any software do not change in 30 years? No, software will change. If you pay 30,000 now, and next 3 years, you're going to pay another 15,000 to enhance. You pay me 855, I'm going to enhance for you every day. Is it? So it's actually compared. A lot of people misunderstand about the long-term subscription. And one more thing, this is true things for you. If you pay 30, 40,000, I don't say 30, 40,000, I say 10,000. If you pay 10,000, you use 1 year, you feel that's not good, you also pay 10,000. But you pay me 855, you use 1 year, you feel that's not good, you only pay me 855. Which one worth? You can stop subscribe anytime if you feel that's not good. But I think it won't. We don't talk about 30,000, we talk about 10,000 easily. 10,000 now only enough you to create a mobile apps outside, or maybe more than that. Now a mobile apps will easily cost you 10 to 12,000. 855 ringgit to 12,000 is 12 years, 13 years. If you continuously use my thing for 12 years and I don't update for you, then I'm expensive. But that's not. Maybe you use 5 years, we'll enhance, we'll enhance, we'll enhance. So that is the reason actually why we say, although we are a subscription software, but actually it's cheaper than what you have outside. And it's fair for you. And it's fair for you. Any question?
Yeah, back to the templates. The templates, pictures, animations, we only how many types of animations there?
Oh, we don't have. Now we don't have any animations. It will be slide like this. But if you want to add animation, we also doing business. If you want to add animation, of course the answer is always yes. Why we don't put in? This is one reason. Because I don't know what is the animation that you love it. I cannot unlimited put it for you. So if you want to specify it first, I want it to be flow like this, I want it to flow like this, I want it to flow like this, then we will do it for you. But of course there's separate charges. One time.
So the 855 is included all the plugin.
Yes.
Yes.
All the plugin templates, but not included do for you lah. But of course, we always serve our customer as like God. Alright. So if you don't know how to do it, you have two choices. Choice number one, you see we prepare 15 computer here. You can come to training anytime to learn how to do it. Or you feel that you don't want to feel headache the first time you let us to do, then we will calculate charges on doing that for you. But the plug-in is included. The worksheet is different. Okay? But we always encourage the client to learn. Because why? Like I said just now from the front, or maybe just now you missed, we actually know about the frustration of the client when deal with technical. When you want to change something, you need to call, change for me. Then tomorrow you want to change, you call, change for me. It's not because you're lazy to do, it's because they don't prepare for you to do. They need you to call them. After 10 times you call, then they will tell you, what's your name, sir? What's your name, sir?
Right.
They will call, Brian, you call me like this, I'm going to charge you already. Correct or not? So that is the reason we don't really encourage clients to let us to do more. Because you can do it everything yourself. So you will feel that how easy actually technologies in now the days. Yes. But of course the first time, due to the time you want to learn, we will do it for you. Of course there's charges.
Yes.
Sorry? Yeah. Okay. So this is a knowledge base that done by our technical team for a few weeks, few months. Actually we are keep updating. From this knowledge base you can go in, just like what we call it FAQ, frequent asked question. Here you can have i3DiSPLAY device, i3DiSPLAY solution. You click in and you can have video tutorial. You can have key code management, everything inside. If you don't understand, you just click it will teach you. Okay. The worst case, there's something not able to answer you inside, you can anytime call me also. Okay? Any? No question. So Brian, you are in which industry? Yeah, sorry. No problem.
Sorry, my question is rather personal. But I think I still need your points moving forward. Now, most of your clients are multinational companies.
Yes.
Big players.
Not all. The one that I named.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For instance,
Yeah.
that's true. So how can those two, like your technology, be a good investment for small player like, a cafe or a hospital with only 36 beds?
I have to say like this.
It benefit us.
From the presentation I said, due to we have a lot of people here, that's why I only name the big player. But actually I have a lot of small players also. I name also, maybe you don't know the name. Alright, we do have i3D Lite for restaurant. For the small restaurant, that's only pay 60 ringgit per month for them to upload only image from the phone. We also do have a small, let me think about it, small cafe that's only have 1 or 2 cafe for them not to ordering, just to search what they have and search the information what they have.
So we don't need to go to the reception or whatnot.
Yes, it's depends the flow that you want. Like I said, we are always put ourselves in a solution generator. The first is you need to tell me what solution you want. If you tell me that I want it to be cheap, no problem. I think about the cheap thing, slightly cheaper. So how to give a higher benefit for you?
I would like a customization because there are
Customization in
customization as in our industry, like the place I work, we don't have south wing, west wing, or north wing. We're not big.
Yes.
Patients will not be lost in the hospital to
No,
find a ward.
it's not a patient.
Ah.
Should be like this, should be said like this.
Or
If there's a
visitors.
hospital with 36 bed, what actually information that need in hospital? If I go to hospital, can I know, do you still have beds? Still have available beds? Without asking anybody, can I ask, without asking any human,
They have to go to the concierge.
I have to go to concierge. And this will benefit you. I don't need to go to concierge. I can ask the vet. Do I still have available beds? Number 1. Number 2, can I, without asking anyone, to check what kind of medical checkup have in this hospital? Without any human. Can I? No.
Usually it's a flyer.
It's a flyer.
They
If the
got
flyers is
find
still
the
there.
brochure.
If there's flyers, if the flyers still there, if there's really one person that very focused that manage the flyers, no finisher. Once left hand, I put left hand, I put. If you have, but I think you have. But what actually we benefit, like just now what I said, without asking any human, can I know any beds that are available? The answer is not that. I have to go to concierge and ask the person. That person have to check. And this one could benefit you when your concierge is full of queue. And I only ask for bed. I don't need to queue for so long and you got available beds or not. I don't really need it. Then now, i3DiSPLAY will function and benefit you. I can ask anything that's actually supposed to be there. Just like what my client, a small temple, a Chinese temple, A Chinese temple using i3DiSPLAY. You know? Because why? That Chinese temple allow people to go there for register for wedding, right? For register for temple. And you know, actually that's not, the place is big, but the office is small. Then they also ask the same question, how you benefit me? Nobody gonna lose here, here is a temple, man. Nobody gonna lose here. But every time when the people want to come and I want to check the available slot for wedding, okay? I need to go to the counter and I want to check the registration of wedding. Oh, you go second floor. I go second floor. And can I check the registration wedding slot? Oh, you wait, you wait. I ask first. Then you go and ask the canary, is there any available slot? When? Oh, when? So this is the thing. Am I right? Correct lah. I ask when can I wedding, I ask for 1 hour. From the registration, go to the second floor. But actually the thing I can ask from the panel. Now, they have the panel, I can just click that. Available wedding date. So they have the date available. Just same like hospital. The available of beds, available of surgery, or available of the medical. I'm not really sure about hospital. But if you give me a solution that you want, I will give you a solution that's benefiting you. Just like the temple. When I go to present in the temple, oh, you're not there, Tiaga is there. Nearly 60%, all average age 60 years old. No IT knowledge, guarantee confirm. Tianho temple. But they also ask me the same thing. Hey, why I need to use this? That is things I say. Suppose something that I don't really need to ask human. Maybe I ask the panel is faster than asking a human. I'm asking when have the available slots for me to register for wedding. I ask for 1 hour due to, from the downstairs they ask me to go second floor. From the second floor there's few doors. I go in here, oh, sebelah. Go to sebelah or here. And sometimes the person in charge of the date is not there. Can you come back later or not? Go lunch ready. Correct. No? This is not only happening in hospital, this is not only happening in China, the Chinese temple. This will happen in anywhere. So this is what could benefit. i3DiSPLAY could benefit. This is a benefit, not replacement of a human, but it's benefit. Then you don't need to hire that much of a manpower. If I am a young generation, I am the person in charge of this temple, like I said just now. If I don't have i3DiSPLAY, what is the first thing I would think to solve this problem? Hire people. I have always not enough people, I always cannot ask. Hire one more reception. Am I right? Then how much are you going to pay for the reception? 1 month? 2,000? Yes. So the benefit of i3DiSPLAY will always come from, number one, save cost for our client. We generate the solutions, we save costs for the client. Number two, we want to find a good way to replace the traditional way and difficult way for human to do some things. For example, all those information I said now, we can have it from the device, and everything is controlled from the CMS. You can update that. And also, I don't say hospital is a business organization, but sometimes we also do need to let people know how is the environment of the hospital or environment of some of the place without walking around. I can see there or how the environment inside the hospital, how is the bed size, what is the equipment that you have in the hospital. Without asking the doctors or the person in charge of the hospital, can I know any equipment that you have in the hospital? Cannot. But that is not a secret actually. Now a lot of people, oh, we have this equipment, we have this equipment, we have this equipment, we have the latest equipment. You want to let people know actually. You want to let people know for gain the trust on the hospital. But without asking a professional doctors or professional person in charge, you wouldn't know. Now you can change traditional, you put everything there. Without asking anyone, I check that, oh, you have this. I don't know what's the name really. The latest technologies of the hospital, the latest Yeah, something like this. So then I can ask from the panel. You try to think, 855 ringgit plus the hardware device. Just for example, you bought a kiosk 9,000 plus the software 855. It's nearly 10,000. 10,000 is only enough you to pay a 5-month salary to a staff, and the staff could take leave, and the staff could get sick, and the staff could have emotion. The panel don't have. You kick him, you tekan also, no emotions. They will answer you. The panel will still answer you. Am I right?
They will get spoiled.
Yes. Yes. So the panel has no emotion. You click, still answer you. Click, still answer you. So you won't have, you just enough for pay 5 months salaries to your staff. But you get sick, get emotion, tomorrow the boyfriend problem, tomorrow the girlfriend problem, the panel got no problem. The panel got any problem, Fatau can solve it. Any question?
Can the system link to printer?
Yes, we do link to printer, camera printer or any printer. This is actually not the system, actually it's the hardware device. The hardware device is running on Android OS, just like our phone, so we can link to the printer. Yes.
Do they have auto translate?
No, the translator is always by me. No, yeah, but we already have Malay, English, Chinese traditional, and Chinese simplified inside. Yeah, we don't have auto translate inside. But auto translate also, I'm not really sure that what you mean auto translate on the word or the system. On the system, we already have multi-language. Multi-language. Thai, yes, we do have. Yeah, we do have language. Oh, yeah. Oh, we do have Thai. Because this is a website that will auto-translate back to you. You will have to close auto-translate. We have Thai, we have Malay, we have English, we have Chinese simplified, and Chinese traditional. But of course, we have Japanese coming soon. And also, we do have Italy and French coming soon, and German. Because why? We are a platform. We are not like the traditional software that I need to code in. I have my client, a France client and Germany client. They ask me, do you have Germany language? Then I said, I don't have, but I can give you the language pack. You translate for me. It's free. You translate, I don't charge you and you won't charge me. Last time when you ask a programmer to do a language pack for you, Germany, they'll charge you. How much is Germany? 2,000. Now, we are like something's shared. So, you know your country language, I give you the pack, you translate, I put into my system. It's better for you.